another good question. Critical part of the GPR process. It's in the 6 seats. We make quite a long noise about the correct temperatures. So I'll go through the ways of warming first of all, and then I'll go through why we warm. So the correct way of warming, so in all of the glue pool systems there should be a thermometer, and we can use that thermometer to correctly measure. Reason we use the thermometer is so that we've got a base reference. So when we look at what we've done at the end, when we remove our spent glue, we can look at that. We know what temperature we poured it at. If the glue's coming off brittle immediately after the pour, or if the glue has loads of defined bubbles in, we're able to adjust that temperature. Without that base knowledge, we're just clutching at straws. So the heat gun is absolutely the way we want to go. Now, see a lot of people using MAP gas. MAP gas, a couple of reasons why I don't like it. From a safety point of view, first of all, we've just cleaned the panel tab down with an isopropyl alcohol. And if you know much about alcohol, alcohol will burn clear. So any undissipated alcohol on the tab or the panel, you introduce a naked flame, next minute you've got a fire in your hands that you don't know is happening. So that's one of the reasons why I don't advocate the use of MAP gas or propane. The other reason, and people will say, yes, but when you use the MAP gas, you can actually see the moisture dissipate from the panel. It's a little bit of a myth, that one, because MAP gas itself is full of water. So that moisture you see dissipate from the panel is actually, for the most part, the water that's in the gas itself. So only if you use propane tanks, you see they freeze up. That's one of the reasons, okay? So if you're gonna use this, and I'm not saying you can't, just be incredibly careful. Maybe get the ones that have the flame canister over the top of them, like the roofers use, so you're not putting a direct flame towards the panel. So that's just my personal view. People working in body shops are just a little bit unsure. That's the reasons why. So warming the panel, the tab, obviously we've heated our glue to 195 degrees Celsius, and then we're going to put it on a cold tab, essentially, and then we're going to put it onto a really, really cold panel. This is going to create like a shock adhesion, so it's going to start to crystallize the glue, and we're not going to get a particularly good bond. We just want to warm the tab. The nylon tab here that I'm holding retains heat really, really well. So if ever you want to, like if you have a tab stuck to the panel and you want to reactivate the glue, generally just warm the tab, give it a couple of seconds, and that heat will start to push through the glue and into the panel itself, and you'll get a good bond. The warming of the tab, there's no exact science to it. We just want to flash the heat gun over there just to put a little bit of warmth in. The panel temperature, we want to be at least 50 degrees to start off to get rid of that moisture. And then as it starts to come down, if we start getting below the kind of 25 degrees, something like that, we might want to think about just bringing the temperature up a touch. But yeah, that's the main reason. We don't want this to shock adhesion on the glue tab. It's the glue surface itself. We want everything to come down as like more of an emulsion, so we want everything to mix and drop down together, and we'll get a much, much better bond.